What's good, people? Jimmy Bones here. Wanted to discuss my thoughts on The Walking Dead Season 6's ending, as well as my thoughts going into Season 7. I'll definitely say that I believe that Season 6 of The Walking Dead was the best season thus far for multiple reasons. I haven't done reviews for any of them. Hopefully I'll be getting reviews done for the episode for Season 7. Through the first half and then the second half in February. I think Season 6 was the best because, they had the best, at least, kind of like adversary or villain, at least towards the end of the season. It was thought up to be that Negan was going to be in a lot of Season 6. With the Season 5 ending with Daryl and Sasha and Abraham on that road, he said, everything that you have belongs to Negan. And then I didn't know who Negan was, so I go and look at comments and videos. And they're like, oh, Negan's this big baddie. He's going to, take over. And he's going to be, the best thing for The Walking Dead. He's a crazy villain that walks around with a baseball bat with, barbed wire on it. I'm like, all right, cool. We got a great villain, which we haven't really seen since the Governor. I didn't think he was great, but I think he was the best villain by far. Because The Walking Dead doesn't have villains, aside from, the walkers. It's mostly about the people and their survival. So yeah, I'm going into Season 6 thinking that Negan's going to be around. But no, Negan wasn't around until the last 15 minutes of Season 6. I think Season 6 is also the best because, they had the most progression in the story. My rankings are, from 1 through 6. It goes, I think Season 6 was the best. Then I put 5 in there as well because the second half of Season 5 was great. It really picked up. Season 2 is after 5. Then Season 4, that was great. Season 1 and then Season 3. Season 3 was just god-awful because nothing happened. Completely mundane. We're just at the prison and nothing's going on. So that's just my quick thought on that ranking there. Season 6 was the best because, they had the most in-depth with the characters. They had a brand new start at Alexandria. But I think a major flaw with The Walking Dead is that they repeat a lot of the same, storylines from past seasons. We're at a sanctuary. Everything's going great. Everything crumbles, then we find another spot. You had it with Atlanta in the beginning, then you had Herschel's farm, the prison. They tried to take over Woodbury, but that didn't go over well. And now you're at Alexandria, which is kind of still standing. Gabriel is back at Alexandria. We can't forget that Morgan and Carol are still out there, while the rest of the gang, is in ties with Negan. As far as, who I think he killed, from the beginning, I thought it was definitely Abraham. Taking it like a champ, something like that. I wouldn't expect it to be, Sasha or Rosita or the other, taking it like a champ. Of course, that'd be Abraham. Taking it like a champ, he's never going to quit. But I went back and watched it again, and I heard the person, wince, ugh, you know what I mean? I thought it sounded a lot like Aaron. So I think it's either one of those two. I don't know if he's going to kill either one of them, or if he's going to kill the person with the bat, or he's going to literally just beat the hell out of them, as he said. I think I read comments he kills someone, and then a lot of comments were, going on about that, it was Glenn's death sort of thing. I think I'm still going to stick with Aaron or Abraham. I'm going to call BS on a lot of the stuff that they did in Season 6. They had a lot of filler episodes, as they do within seasons of The Walking Dead. I'd say at least every third episode is a filler episode. I think the biggest flaw Season 6 had was them trying to fool the audience and play the audience dumb, where we thought that Glenn died, that whole debacle, and then we didn't find out that he lived, which everyone thought he lived 5 seconds after that incident happened, that he was alive. We had to wait 3-4 episodes, and then you had Daryl, who we thought died, and they try to speculate it and whatnot. They try to play the audience dumb with those, annoying cliffhangers and filler episodes, which I think are the biggest problem. The filler episodes, definitely, because this is already a slow show. But when you have a whole entire hour, nothing, that just leaves a sour taste in my mouth, pretty much. I think it's one of the best shows on Netflix to binge watch because there's, at least going back to it, I could skip the episodes that I didn't like and that were just filler episodes, and the show was a lot better. I think the last 3 episodes of Season 6 were probably the best chunk of episodes in the show's, history. Even if the last episode was pretty much the exact same thing for a whole hour. We're driving, we're meeting some guys, and they're going to cut us off. We got to turn around, do the exact same thing. They keep cutting us off. Trevor from GTA 5, I think he's great, though. That Season 7 trailer looks kind of weird, with that tire or whatever. I don't know what they're going to do with that. Hopefully, Negan is around for a bit longer. Hopefully, he's not killed off within the first half of the season, or even within the first season. I think the show needs a decent villain and a decent sanctuary for a while to sustain, enjoyability and just keep the story going. The biggest problem with the shows with those filler episodes, everything just slows down. And like I said, it's already a slow show, so that doesn't help anyone. If we keep the story going, even if it's in the same place, if we keep the story going with progression and whatnot, that keeps people interested, that makes the show, good and people won't get bored. But that's pretty much my thoughts on that. Hopefully season 7 isn't a letdown. Hopefully we get rid of a lot of these, filler episodes. I hope that they don't cut it short and make a dumb move and not tell us who died, at the end of season 6, like they did with Glenn. Like, is Glenn dead? And then right after we think that Glenn's dead, or they try to portray that Glenn's dead and he's really not, they give us an entire Morgan episode, which was completely at the wrong time. I think that was an episode probably for the at least middle of the season, and then ramp it up right after that. That is not the right episode to put right after you think Glenn dies, after a major situation like that. But that's just what they do, and it can really be annoying sometimes. But hopefully season 7's better than season 6. Get rid of the filler episodes, keep the story going, and hopefully this villain is a lot better than the governor. Hopefully Negan lives up to all the hype, and that's pretty much it. So comment your thoughts on it, like, share, subscribe, and I'm gone.